We take a sum from exercise 2.3, question number 1. Here given, find the zeros of the polynomial, this means this one quadratic polynomial, and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. First we have to find the zeros of this polynomial. Our equation quadratic polynomial is this one, 6x squared minus 3 minus 7x. But it is not a standard form. That's why first we have to take in standard form, 6x squared minus 7x minus 3. Now we can factorize by using middle term splitting also. Here 6 into 3, 6 into minus 3 is equal to minus 18. But here minus 7. That's why if we multiply minus 9 into 2, then also minus 18. And minus 9 plus 2 is equal to how much? Minus 7. That's why this one quadratic polynomial we can factorize like this way. We splitting the middle term, 6x squared minus 9x plus 2x minus 3. Now if we take common 3x, because 3 is the factor of 6 and 9 also. That's why 3x, then here 2x minus 3, because 3 is a 9x. Now plus 1, if we take 1, because there is no common factor 2 and 3, that's why 1 is the common factor. Therefore if we take 1 common, then twice x minus 3. Now here twice x minus 3 is the common factor of both the term. That's why if we take twice x minus 3 common, then here left 3x plus 1. Therefore, zeros are what? 1 is twice x minus 3 equal to 0. That means twice x equal to 3. This implies x is equal to 3 by 2. Another 3x plus 1 equal to 0. That's why 3x is equal to minus 1. This implies x is equal to minus 1 by 3. Here sum of zeros. Because here two zeros, one is 3 by 2, another is minus what? 1 by 3. Sum of 0 means 3 by 2 plus minus 1 by 3. That means 3 by 2 minus 1 by 3. If we take LCM, then this one will be 6. Then 6 divided by 2 means 3. 3 is a 9 minus 3 divided by 6 2 into 1 is equal to 2. That's why this one will be 7 by 6. Now if we take minus b by a, in this expression here a is equal to 6, b is equal to minus 7 and c is equal to minus 3. Therefore minus b means already minus 7, here minus b by a means 6. That's why this one also 7 by 6. Therefore sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. One is verified. And another product of zeros. Product of zeros means 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 3. Here 3 cancel. We will get minus 1 by 2. Product of 0. Now product of 0 means c by a. C by a. Here c is equal to how much? Minus 3. And here a means 6. If we cancel, then by 3, then this one 1, this one 2. That's why minus 1 by 2. Here product of 0 also minus 1 by 2. And here c by a is equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore, what? Product of zeros equal to minus C by E. That means we verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficient of the polynomial. This way we can solve this type of sum. And next we'll take question number 2. Find a quadratic polynomial if sum and product of zeros are √3 and 1 by 3 respectively. We know that quadratic polynomial is equal to what? X square minus sum of 0 means alpha plus beta is equal into x plus product of 0 means alpha into beta. Sum of, if roots are alpha and beta, then sum of 0 means alpha plus beta minus alpha plus beta is the coefficient of x and plus product of 0 is the constant. Here sum of 0 √3 and product of 0 1 by 3. Therefore the quadratic polynomial is equal to x square minus √3x plus 1 by 3, because product of 0 is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore product of 0 will be constant, and √3 is the sum of 0. That's why we write minus √3 coefficient of x. Now here we take LCM 3, then this one 3x square minus √3x 3√3x plus 1. Now if we take 1 by 3 common, then 3x square minus 3√3x plus 1. That means the required quadratic polynomial polynomial 1 by 3 into this one or this one, roots are zeros are same. That's why required quadratic polynomial is equal to 3x square minus 3√3x plus 1. This is the required quadratic polynomial if sum of 0 is equal to √3 and product of 0 is equal to 1 by 3.